How's it going, crypto community? This is Jade back with another XRP article for you. This one from cryptonewsz.com, and it's written by Trevor Holman. The article is titled Major South Korean Exchange Joins SBI Ripple Asia Payment Solution. Hooray! More adoption! Whoop whoop! So, jokes aside, real quick before we hop into this, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe. Also ring that bell if you want up-to-the-date information regarding all things XRP, and also be sure to hit that like so I know that you enjoy my content, right? So, jumping right into it, Ripple is continuously growing its network in South Asia. Now, I'm not going to read through this whole article because I just read it. Unfortunately, my mic wasn't plugged in. So, the partnership is with Coin1, who is one of the largest exchanges in South Korea, and they're going to be using Xcurrent. Now, before we jump into this, let's be clear. The article tries to paint it as if Coin1 intends to use this to speed up their cross-border payments to their engagements. But as everybody who has watched my videos breaking down each of these projects, Xcurrent, Xrapid, Xvia, Xpool, so on, right? Xcurrent is purely a messaging service. It does not facilitate the transfer of funds. All that it does is send a message between one bank to another saying, hey, this bank wants to give you money. Do you want to accept this money? And the other bank's like, sure, let me send a confirmation that we're going to accept that money. That's all it is. The money is not being moved by Xcurrent, all right? So if Coin1 truly intends to use RippleNet to send money around, between currencies, they're going to move to Xrapid at some point. But right now, they're only on Xcurrent, right? And as we've also talked about, Xcurrent, I like to call it the free crack because it's the free crack, right? If somebody's willing to try crack, they're going to try free crack before they pay for crack. But after that free crack, they're going to be like, hey, that stuff you gave me, it just isn't doing the job. You got something a little bit more potent? And then the other guy's going to be like, yeah, I got some real premium crack. It's called Xrapid. You want some, bro? And they're like, oh, man, I'm jonesing for it. Give me it. Oh! All right? Yeah, that's how it works. Everybody in business is ultimately the same as a drug addict. We're all the same. We're just addicted to different things. They're addicted to money. Crack addicts are addicted to crack. You just got to figure out what somebody wants. If anybody's watched Game of Thrones, one of the reasons why Tyrion is considered the smartest character is because what does he do? What is his favorite thing to do, aside from drink? It's to ask people, what do you want? And then to do everything in his power to convince them that he can give them what they want, right? That's what's going on here. Ripple is convincing all these people using Xcurrent that Ripple can give those companies what they want, and that's savings. So, at present, there are 8 countries from Asia that have joined RippleNet. Among those include China, South Korea, Thailand, Philippines, and Japan, right? So, to go on, SBI Ripple Asia claimed that they could sell a transaction within 3 to 48 hours and charge 1% fees. And again, see, the reason that this is going to take 3 to 48 hours is because they're only using Xcurrent. So it's going to take a little while for them to settle it because they're not willing to utilize Xrapid yet. But as we've all talked about, ultimately this comes down to the only reason why I truly believe that all these groups are only using Xcurrent and not touching Xrapid is because they can't touch Xrapid until there is regulatory clarity between the nations which are going to utilize this system, right? That's why we only see the Philippines and Mexico having a direct connection right now, and that's simply because they are the most liberal, or at least the most their policies are similar, their stances are similar enough that the financial institutions both in the Philippines and Mexico are willing to utilize that, the Xrapid solution. So that's basically by and large the overall of this. We do get a statistic from the World Bank put in this that's talking about the continuous upsurge in upward cross-border transactions in South Korea, and that the Ripple solutions for Coin One could help them serve their greater retail customers, right? So also, as far as they do also drop how much Coin One moves, and I believe it was 80 million. They don't. I think it's 80 million. Oh yeah, every day. There you go. So they move a fair bit of money, but again, that's not going to affect XRP's price because they're only using Xcurrent for now. But again, hopefully in the near future, we can get all the regulatory clarity we need so that all these Xcurrent partners can start saving even more money by just flipping a switch saying, hey, let's use XRapid too. And by the way, this coin doesn't have enough liquidity for me to move, $700 billion a day, so is there a way for us to increase the liquidity? Oh, this thing called Xpool. If we put our money in Xpool, then we can utilize XVIA to distribute that. I see, right? So, obviously, I want to keep it real with everybody. Make it clear that this is not going to increase XRP's price tomorrow, today, whenever. Unless you as a supporter are like, oh, one more reason for me to go and stack my bags tonight. Sorry for the sound there. But ultimately, that is your choice, not mine, because I am not a financial advisor. If you want to invest, make that decision yourself, but be sure to do your own research. As always, I've been Jade. I hope you've enjoyed my content. If you have, and you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe and ring that bell. That way, I can see you in my next video, along with all my XRP Martians. So as always, I can't wait to see all of you in that next video on Mars.